Welcome to our reading for May 2018. Now, remember it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We are all psychic. We are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past, it could shed light into the future, or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope this reading is helpful, and I'll see you in a moment. Hi Aries, welcome to our reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Let's get clarity on the energies coming through in May 2018. Now, before I begin, I'm trying something a little bit different with the readings this month, and I put Pandora on random shuffle. And the song that came through for Aries was Luna's I Got 5 on It. So I'm going to put that song below for you guys. Now let's begin the reading. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with one card, get some general advice, wisdom, and clarity for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Teaching and learning. This is cool, Aries. So maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're doing some research on a subject that gets you excited, something you're curious about. Don't be afraid to be the newbie, to be that young, fresh energy. I feel like sometimes the new energy that comes through has the good ideas because they're not bound to the old ones. So this could be something that you're starting now. Maybe you feel new at this thing, but eventually you're going to teach it to others. It's your enthusiasm, your excitement that brings and magnifies others to you, that connects to others. Maybe you are a teacher already and you're finding a particular student keeping you on your toes. But I feel like this is you learning. So even if you are a teacher, you can learn from your students. There's growth here. So allow growth to come through. Allow new ideas to come into your world. Don't put a lid on the box. You know, allow different opinions to come through, different perspectives to come through. Take it all in, sift through it, and see what works for you. So this could be going to a class, a meetup, a seminar, looking something up online, learning something from YouTube. You can build a house from what you learn on YouTube. So maybe you're doing something like a how-to on your own, and you need to learn more about it first before you pursue it. So when I look at this card, I see the flaming torch. That makes me think of stability and good ideas that come through. So when those good ideas come through, write them down. Take it out of the ether, out of the unknown, and make it happen. Make it tangible so you can pursue something, so you can see it in front of you and see how it manifests in your world. Then I see the book. So maybe you're starting a good book, maybe you're writing a book, something like that, but I feel like you have a special connection with others or with somebody in particular. So maybe a mentor coming through. This could be an apprentice energy. Teaching and learning doesn't necessarily mean traditional school. So this could be learning something by experience, by doing it hands-on. This makes me think of, I still think of like how to. So maybe you're building something. Maybe you have to learn, put I'm getting documents, or put the plans down, put your ideas down, communicate your ideas to others, sign up for that class. I feel like something is perhaps free. Like you don't have to pay for something here. So maybe there is school involved and you have school bills, but maybe there is extra curricular stuff or something you can do outside the box, outside the school. Maybe it's school online as well. So you don't have to actually go to the campus. You can learn from your home. So what is it you're curious about, Aries? What have you been thinking about pursuing but haven't started yet? Or what have you already started and it's time to keep going? You know, eventually you're going to take those ideas and help others with them. I feel like you're going to be helpful to others. So maybe it's your experience, your particular situation that brought you strength, that brought you understanding on how to do something. Maybe you have the new ideas coming through. If you always did something a certain way and somebody else has a different way, allow them to express themselves. Maybe you can merge those ideas together and create a third brand new awesome way to do something. So teaching and learning is Archangel Zachiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. I feel like this is really cool for you. Like you're going to talk about this thing you're doing and you're authentically excited about it. And it gets other people on board with what you're doing. Not bored, but like on board with you because they see how excited you are about something. So I feel like new doors are going to open up. Maybe you're actually at school, you're finishing a semester. Maybe you're doing something different in the summer. That makes me think of like, I want to say going to Europe or doing something abroad, maybe in a different country, a different state, something like that. Maybe actually getting hands-on with what you were learning. So that's cool. Let's get clarity for Aries on teaching and learning. New ideas, new inspiration coming through. When those ideas come through and you feel like the light bulb is lighting up your insides, pursue those ideas. You know, look more into something. Do some research. Find out more about it. All right, let's get clarity for teaching and learning on Archangel Zachiel. Keep an open mind. Learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when the teacher is ready, the right student will come through to keep you on your toes as well. The Tower is coming through, so keep an open mind. The Tower is a big, fast energy that comes through and takes something out of your world that is no longer working. The good thing about the Tower is it always creates a new place for a solid foundation, you know, for something new to come through. So you can rebuild a structure that wasn't working in the past. You know, something was swaying back and forth and it was unsteady. That makes me think of the song Unsteady by Ex-Ambassadors. I'll put that song below. So it's usually really fast. This could be realizing new truths, seeing the truth in a situation, and it totally changes your perception. This could be you judging a book by its cover, or somebody else judging a book by your cover. And once they get to know you, once you get to know that person or that situation, it's not what you thought at all. You know, everything that you had boxed in your head on how something is and what it was like is totally different. So that box was just kicked away out of your world and you have to adapt. You have to adjust. You have to change that situation around and rebuild something. So sometimes the Tower is pretty harsh. It comes fast. Sometimes it's really unexpected news, something unexpected that happens, but it's always something that brings something better. Sometimes the Tower is something that you're building, and until somebody else rips it away, changes something around, you don't see how good you have it having something else or getting the chance to start again. So sometimes you see that Tower teetering and you know something's gonna fall. And if you see that happening, just get out of the way, let something fall down, and prepare yourself to rebuild better, you know, with more strength, with a solid foundation. I see the lightning here. It makes me think of the song by Imagine Dragons and a song by Live, Lightning Crashes. I'll put both of those below. I'll let you see this card. So something fast coming through to change things around, change your world around, make you head in a new direction, help you to see things a different way, new perceptions, new ideas, new opinions, everything just rocking your world. But I feel like this is a good thing. It needed to happen. You need a change, and changes are gonna come. So let's get clarity on the Tower. It's like a Mars energy, you know, here. So it could be an argument, but maybe the truth comes out in an argument, and now you can know and you can heal it. So be peaceful, look through the eyes of love, try to see the other person's perspective if it's an argument, or, you know, if this is something like losing a job, even something like that, it's because there's something better, something more divine, something being prepared for you by God that is better for you. You're going to be happier in a different position. It's also Major Arcana 16. So the 6 brings us to a 7, which makes me think of the road of truth. You know, a spiritual path that's coming through, something that's deeper than surface. So let's see, let's get clarity on this Tower for Aries. Tower and teaching and learning. What else do I see with this card? I see a music box. Maybe a music box is important for somebody. It makes me think of like childhood toys or something like that. I'm not sure where that came from, but oh, that makes me think of a really weird Bjork song with flutes. I think it's called Utopia. I'll find that and I'll put that below. Let me see this. See why I see a music box here? All right. Clarity for Aries on the Tower, Major Arcana 16, and teaching and learning. The 4 of Autumn. Okay, so the 4 of Autumn sometimes is holding on to something too tight. So sometimes it's seen as the miser, but it's also beneficial. It's good to save for a rainy day, to have that cushion for later. You just have to find the balance in that situation. So if you have gifts, you know, if you have a talent, if you have something that you know that you want to teach, don't hoard those gifts. Give them away. You know, when we give, we receive. This is also opening your arms to receive something that comes through for you. If you're holding on to your shit too tightly, you're not going to be able to hold that new thing that comes through. So allow some old to go away. Allow some new energy in. This is good investments. You know, it's investing wisely. It's the abundant residual income that comes through. So sometimes we have to save. We have to pay attention to our finances, save for a rainy day, find a cushion. Maybe this is paying a little extra on your credit card bill or something like that. So, you know, down the road a little bit when you don't have it or you need that cushion, it's there. This could be saving little by little for a vacation later. But I feel like it has to do with talents or something that you know. I feel like it's more information for you guys than money. So you have some information about your experiences, about what you went through, about how to do something, some good ideas, and it can manifest abundance in your world, but you have to get those ideas out there. You have to stop hoarding those ideas and those things so they can grow. You have to plant those seeds, not hold on to them forever. So keep something for yourself, you know, keep what you need, and give something away as well. So the Four of Autumn is like the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Coins. Here it's the squirrel. So it's cute. So squirrels, be cautious about living a life of extremes and seeing things in black and white terms. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls up that keep people out. So, you know, this could be you building this big wall up and not letting ideas in, not letting people help you. And it's time to allow and receive. Allow some help in, allow new ideas to come through. Maybe there's a different approach to a situation. You know, I want to say don't give from an empty plate too. You have to restore your energy, restore your batteries, recharge yourself. But this is being responsible when this card comes through. You don't have to be the miser in a situation. That could also be somebody else, you know, building up a wall, not expressing themselves. Maybe you're the one coming through, creating this tower and tearing down their wall, getting them to open up, to share what they went through, their experiences, their talents. So if you're like giving somebody a pep talk, recognizing their talents, giving them a boost, and you feel like that's right, do it. Maybe that will tear down their wall. Maybe somebody else is good at something and they don't even see their talent. You do. You recognize it. Maybe you give that good idea that gets them out of the, like, out of the mud, out of the rut. So find that balance, you know, between giving and receiving energy. Make sure you give to yourself, but also give away so you can get back in return. You know, you don't always get back what you give from that person or that same exact situation, or get back that right thing. But the universe provides. God provides for us. So somewhere else in your world, down the line of time, it will come back to you. It'll come back in the right way that will build a solid foundation. So I feel like you're connecting, I want to say, to society. So maybe you do YouTube or something like that, or there's a group, maybe a support group, others around you interested in the same thing or going through something similar to you, and you're opening up. Squirrel, be cautious about living life to extremes or seeing things in black and white terms. Look at the gray, you know, read in between the lines, Aries. Consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls that keep people out. So if you're spending a lot, it's time to put a cushion aside and save for a rainy day. But if you're just putting money in the bank, maybe you need to invest it. Or, you know, maybe if it's something like, I want to say renting, maybe you're thinking about buying a home, something like that. So the money that you spend every month brings some financial stability, feeling stable in your home, like it's yours. So maybe some of you are buying a house, something like that. Let's see, let's get clarity for Squirrel, Four of Autumn, and the Tower for Aries. Also, teaching and learning. I'll let you see this card again. It makes me think of the fall. So maybe you're starting something now, but it blossoms in the fall. The harvest is in the fall. So have patience if something is a couple seasons away, if something needs some time. Clarity on the Squirrel, the Four of Autumn, the Tower, and teaching and learning for Aries. the pelican is coming through. So beautiful. I always see the pebbles here and the feather. So maybe feathers or stones, maybe crystals are helpful for you. Maybe carry some quartz with you. When I think of the financial energy, I think of citrine, which is the yellow quartz. I feel like it's naturally vibrant. It doesn't really need to be cleansed. I see it as the merchant stone. So if you're in the service industry or you have a store or you work with clients, it's beneficial to keep some citrine in your pocket, and it brings abundance into your world. It's like that golden energy coming back. That was sort of random for the pelican. This is also 27, so that brings us to a 9, which is almost completion with something. Let's get clarity on the pelican. Number 27. I am pelican, the bridge of the head and the heart. So decisions that are balanced in the head and the heart. Maybe pros and cons, masculine, feminine, yin, yang. I am careful observation. I am planning with room for negotiation. So be open to new ideas. Negotiation makes me think of a home, or maybe starting a new job, you know, negotiation on a contract, a new position, what you want, what you deserve, Aries. I am the skills you need to reach the goal at hand. I am unfettered determination. I am the use of team dynamics. Your outlook is too heavy. Your viewpoint is too restricted. That's shutting that box and not having it open. So what you require is greater adaptability. I am the release of expectation. I am the effortless flow of one thing to another. I am the need to let things unfold and take the best catch. You know, not just any old catch, the best one for you now. You know, what was right for you in the past might not be right for you now or in the future. Allow yourself room to change, to grow. You have been stepping in your own way. You may well be tripping on your feet. Stay focused, but do not lose sight of the bigger picture. You will always find what you need. You are positive and productive. You are effortless acquisition. You are abundant in resources. You are pelican. You have the right tools around you. You have the right connections already. It's just up to you to start to use those connections, to look something up and pursue it. All right, Aries, I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I love you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.